Have you ever heard about this movie called Fanboys?
No, never.
Okay, so it's a 2009 film based partially on a true story and basically loosed off a bunch of stoner friends, okay? So, it is a movie set where 4 friends essentially decide to storm the Skywalker Ranch. To watch
The Skywalker Ranch?
the George Lucas Skywalker Ranch.
Oh my goodness.
Because it is set before the Phantom Menace premieres, essentially.
Oh, wow,
It's
okay.
like 2 weeks or something prior, or like a couple months prior or something like that, and they're
Okay.
like, well, fuck it, we'll do it, something like that. So it has 4 stars, okay? It has Dan Fogler, Jay Baruchel, Sam Huntington, and Chris Marquette. All 4 incredible actors in their own right that have done sitcoms and that and the other. Also, some characters in this, some actors. Kristen Bell, okay? Seth Rogen.
Hell yeah.
Christopher McDonald, who plays Shooter McGavin.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays the father of one of them. So, like I said, what is this movie about? Them storing Skywalker Ranch. So it only makes sense if they had certain characters, certain actors to pay homage to this great thing, because George Lucas signed off on it and let them go to said Skywalker Ranch in real life.
Oh, he signed off on the movie?
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
However, who's he going to get? Random cameos. Who does he get? Boom. As a doctor randomly, Carrie Fisher.
Of course.
Dude,
that's incredible.
Princess Leia herself. Also, Billy D. Williams. So it's about Hutch, Windows, Eric, and Linus, all of the 4 characters I told you about previously. They are going to storm Skywalker Ranch because Eric has been a dickhead and is trying to better himself and not try to be a nerd and this, that, and try to work at his dad's car dealership. And his friends are just still the same homies. They work at a comic book shop, and they're still the 3 amigos. And they're like, what the fuck? You grew up on this, Eric. And so they've been planning this trip since they were like in the 7th grade.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're like, fuck it, let's do it. To restore their friendship for Linus, because you come to find out that Linus, Chris Marquette's character, has cancer.
Oh, shit.
And they're like, he doesn't have that much longer left. They tell him about it because Eric's been gone so long. And so they're like, okay, let's do it. So they go across this, and it is so Star Wars related, it's unreal. Hutch's van, okay? Hutch, Dan Fogler's character. Balls of Fury.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Okay. Jay Baruchel's Windows. This is very young, like baby face, glasses, like
real young.
younger than Tropic Thunder.
Damn.
Like she's out of my league. Same era. Whereas like, very young.
Wow.
It's so great. Kristen Bell plays the emo like girl that's friends with all of them and shit like that. So they go across this adventure, going to Vegas, seeing all these cast members. They meet Carrie Fisher, who's a doctor because Linus has to get some medicine. They meet Danny Trejo, who's there randomly and gives them some mushrooms, or it's either mushrooms or some weed that puts him in like a psychedelic state for a second.
Well, you're cool as balls, you burned out old hash head. One of the twin powers activate.
A second. Seth Rogen's character is a pimp.
Fuck yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
And then you come to find out he is a huge Star Wars fan.
Really?
Because he has an entire sleeve up here for the Rebel Alliance. And then you go, oh, check this shot. Lifts up his back. It's a picture of Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, my God.
Before the movie comes out, he's like, that dude's going to be the shit. I tell you.
Check this out. Episode 1. Boo Schnickens, Jar Jar Binks. That guy's going to be the shit. I tell you. Wow.
Yes, dude.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yes, it's so fucking good. This movie is so great. So they go across. They meet up with a couple of people. They meet up with the entire time Windows is saying that he has an online girlfriend. Now, in the 90s, it's a man. Let's be real. So they go to meet Windows' girlfriend because they say, or she said that they have blueprints in the Skywalker Ranch. Come to find out, they meet this person who is named Kimmy.
Okay.
Turns out, it's a 12-year-old girl.
Oh, no.
It's the niece of someone who it's his account, essentially, because he's the big Star Wars nerd. He has the blueprints. After a test and realized, he's like naming all kinds of Star Wars shit that only deep cut nerds would know. And he was like, okay, you're actually, okay, I trust you. I believe. He's like, we weren't here for that. What the fuck? Like, no. And so they get the bud from Danny. They meet Danny Trejo, get this bud from him. They're going back in Hutch's van. Also, I forgot to mention in Hutch's van. Did I mention it's an R2-D2 style van?
No, you didn't mention
Yes,
that.
and it is legit like it's the Millennium Falcon. Like it has R2-D2 on top and shit like that. Like it's so fucking funny. So they get arrested for driving with weed. They get arrested by Charles Boyle. Fucking killing it.
Yes.
This is so sick, dude.
Reefer! Oh, God.
Makes me happy every fucking time. And then Kristen Bell has to go across the country to come bail them out. Then she's on the trip for the rest of the movie.
Okay.
They storm Skywalker Ranch. They get caught by Will Forte and Craig Robinson. Will Forte is the voice of Shaggy in the new Scoob movies and stuff like that. Sure, it's an SNL too, but like I don't give a fuck right now. Yeah, they have like weird masks in the for working for George Lucas and shit like that. They're like hiding in his room and they're seeing all the memorabilia and props and shit like that. And then Danny McBride shows up. Oh god. As like one of the head people. And he's like asking them questions why they're there, things about Star Wars. And he's like, okay. Mr. Lucas said you can watch the movie. And everyone's like, oh, yes. Wait, just you.
Oh, just him.
Jane points at Linus. And they're like, go do it, man. Go, of course. And then he sits there and he's watching it. It's no, you don't see anything from it. And it's just all the beautiful like lighting on his face. And he gets out of the movie and they go outside because they're waiting outside of the Skywalker Ranch for him. He's like, how was it? He goes, shotgun. And so like they call it Chewie for shotgun. He goes Chewie, and he doesn't bring it up. And then he passes away, unfortunately, and it's very sad. So then it's like 3 months later, wherever the fuck at the premiere, and they're all waiting in line, and they're all together. Kristen Bell and Jay Baruchel hook up, and they're in love now finally because they realize they finally look. Zoe, Kristen Bell's character, was like, "Why don't you look at me this way?" And he's like, "Well, you've always been like a friend." She was like, "What the fuck?" And so he had no idea that she was. Yeah. And so they sit down for the premiere, and Eric goes, "Hey guys, I have a question. What if the movie sucks?"
Hey you guys, what if the movie sucks?
And they all look not at the screen, but they look at the silver screen, like 'cause it's like over here on the side shot, and they always look at the screen. And then it just cuts to the credits.
Oh, shit.
Because it's like in 2009, so obviously the movie wasn't great. Right. But Reefer Recap is a tier plus. There's a tier list of something that I'm doing. Fanboys needs to be up there because it is so fucking good of a movie. I wish that I would have told it even better. But so I hope these people enjoy the episode that we have made. Fanboys needs to be talked about over and over and over again. It's one of those comedies that's underrated, like Balls of Fury and things of the like. Yes. So, everyone, Fanboys, a 2009 movie starring Jay Baruchel and Dave Vogler. Please go check it out. This has been Doug for Reefer Recaps. We'll see you guys next time.